Hello and welcome to my stamp studio. I'm Beth Maxwell. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and today I just want to bring you a quick FYI. Our new catalog will be coming out soon, so what does that mean for you? Well, that means we have some retiring InColors. Our Misty Moonlight, our Bumblebee, our Just Jade, our Magenta Madness, and our Cinnamon Cider. Get these while you can. Don't wait till last minute, because as soon as they're being announced that they're retiring, it's going to be hard to get the product. So get your order in now. Get your stamp pads, your refills, your blends, anything else, your cardstock that you need, and make sure you get it in. I do have a host code that I will put in the link below that you can use if you would like to purchase these products from my online store. So I'm going to show you just a quick card that you can do. So with our coordinating cardstock here, these are the 5 InColors, we have coordinating designer series paper in all the different colors here. So we've got some different patterns. So today I'm just going to show you a quick card that you can do, and then I'll show you the other cards I have made using this same exact layout, just different colors. So I'm going to start with our pack of basic white note cards. There are 20 in each pack, so you will be able to make a bunch of little cards, and these can be mailed in the United States. We will also be using the Label Me Lovely punch and some basic rhinestones. So let's get started on our card. We're going to take our note card here, and we're just going to simply fold that in half. It's already scored for you. Go ahead and take your bone folder and just give it a good press. All right. We're then going to take a piece of designer series paper, and we're going to be cutting it in half. So let me grab out a Just Jade here. I really love this color. And I'm going to bring in my trimmer, and I'm going to cut this to be 3 by 6. I don't need that many sheets. So here's our handy dandy trimmer. We'll cut this at 3 inches, and we'll put this piece aside. Then we'll turn this and cut this to 5 inches. And I'm just going to cut it on the lower part of my screen here. There we go. So we've got this. Now, we do have this little 1-inch scrap here, this 1-inch by 3-inch scrap. Keep that, because I'm going to show you a second card design. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to adhere this right to the front of our note card. I'm just going to use some seal, and use whichever side of the designer series paper you like. They have 2 sides, so you get to pick and choose which you like. So I'm going to go ahead and put this right here, just like that. I'm going to take a 1-inch strip of basic white cardstock, and it measures 1 inch by 5 inches. So let's go ahead and pull the trimmer back in. I'm just going to cut one long piece here and get a couple pieces cut for myself. All right. And now I'm going to cut that at 5 inches. And I'll go ahead and cut this second piece at 5 inches. So now I have enough for 2 cards. All right, that little square you don't need. You can just throw that out. All right. All right. Now I'm going to bring in my Just Jade stamp pad. I'm going to bring in a black, and I'm going to be using the Biggest Wish stamp set just to make a quick little card. So let's go ahead and do Hello Friend. So we're going to pull those out. So let's get the hello out, and let's get friend out. Just, oh, that's happy. Happy hello would be kind of cute too, right? All right. Now, before I actually start stamping that piece, I want to actually take a piece of my coordinating cardstock and Just Jade and use my punch and just punch that right out. I'm then going to bring in a little piece of, I'm going to bring in my paper piercing mat. When you're using a photopolymer stamp, you want to make sure that you are having a little bit of cushion underneath. Let's just move this out of the way. We're going to go ahead and stamp our Just Jade right in the middle of our punched cardstock. Just like that. Oh, that didn't really get inked well, so let's go do that again. I believe I may need to re-ink my pad, but we'll see. All right. There we go, that's much better. Okay, now on our 1-inch strip, I'm going to stamp friend over here. Make sure I have it going the right way. Just like that. Oh, I got a little piece of lint there. Okay, just where I want to have it centered. I'm going to grab my block again. We'll ink this up really good. Super quick and simple card. All right. Okay, I'm going to put my stamp pad away, and then we're going to go ahead and finish up our card. So all we'll do is we're going to put this strip on, so we'll get some adhesive on there. I'm going to move my mat out of the way here. Gives me a little bit better traction on my seal. I'm going to center this right in the middle of the card, just like that. I'm going to bring in some dimensionals here, and I'm going to pop up that shape right here. So yeah, that's the side I want to use. Make sure I have the right side. Okay. Flip this over. And I'm just going to line it up. So that little strip there is 1 inch wide. So now our card is almost done. We're going to go ahead and add a couple of the basic rhinestone embellishments. I'll grab my take a pick tool here, my little putty end, pick up my little rhinestones, put them right on the card. And oop, that one wanted to stick to my finger instead of there. Okay. Oop, still stuck to my finger. Let's just flip that over. I keep picking up the sticky side and not the, here we go. There we go, just like that. So there is our card. All I do now is have to address my envelope and send it out. So now the last card I'm going to show you is I've already taken and I've used all the 5 different InColors, and I now have my little strips here. Let's get that last strip I just cut. Okay, that, and I just need the blue. Okay, so I have taken all the leftover pieces that I had from that 3x6 piece, and I had a 1 inch strip by 3 inches, so we're going to use that to make our next card. So let's go ahead and pull on a card base. Again, it's already scored for you, but I like to make sure it lines up. So I line that up. I bring in my bone folder, just like that. All right, and now we're just going to layer these on here. I'm going to open this up for a minute. And put them in whatever order you like. So we should be able to fit all 5 right across the front, just like this. There we go. And I'm just going to get them lined up. Make sure they're all the same height. I'm just going to do it right here on my tabletop. And we'll look up there, get them lined up at the top. Then what I'll do is I'm going to take my strip of 1 inch by 5 inch basic white. I'm going to lay that right in the middle. It's going to adhere all those together, just like that. Now, if I have any pieces that are uneven, I can go ahead and bring in my trimmer and just make a straight little line. So even if it is just a tad short of 3 inches, I know now that all of my pieces are the same length. Now you can either have this side up and stamp your sentiment right across here, which is what we're going to do, or you can have it this way. You know what, let's try it this way. No, I lied. We'll just put our adhesive on this side. Center it on the middle of our cardstock here. This is just a great way to show all of those colors all at one time. Just like that. We'll grab a sentiment from our set here, and I'm going to use Thanks this time. I'm going to do that. Bring in my chamois to clean really quick. You know what? Since we've got a long space, let's use birthday. So we'll grab birthday here. All right. And I'm putting an angle across my stamp because sometimes if your stamp is longer than your block, if you put it at an angle, you can fit it on your block better. Also, it'll help me stamp that straight. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually bring in the different color markers. So I have my 5 coordinating colors here, and I'm just going to start from my right side and go across in the color order that it's there. So I'll take my bumblebee here, and then I'll take my cinnamon cider, and I'm using the brush end. So this is a great way to use your markers. And we'll do our Just Jade. And notice I am overlapping just a little bit. We'll do our Misty Moonlight. And we'll just finish at A like that. And our magenta. All right, so now to make sure that the ink is all moist, just go ahead and breathe on it. You get your moist hot air there, and we'll stamp it right over here. I really should have had my stamp pad down, but we'll see how it's going to look. All right, and now I'm going to take my other block, and again I'm going to pull in Happy. And this time I'm going to pull in my Memento black. I'll stamp Happy. And I'm just going to put Happy so it overlaps the B in birthday. Happy birthday. Just like I said, quick and easy card, stamps, ink, and paper. And we'll add a couple more of our rhinestones here. This time I'll add quite a few more. So I'm going to put one here, here. Oh, I got a little ink spot, so let's hide that. And we'll put another one up here. And for grins and giggles, we'll add another one here. Okay, you know what? Let's add a couple more because I feel like I want a lot of extra bling on there. Okay, so there we go. This is our card. So I'll go ahead and bring out the other cards. We've got our Just Jade. We've got our Misty Moonlight. All right, next we have our Cinnamon Cider, our Magenta Madness, and our Bumblebee. So these are the awesome cards that you can make with our InColors. Let me just pull them back in real quick. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I made 6 cards just using the 5 InColors and the scraps of paper and our Biggest Wish stamp set. So thanks again for stopping in, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you really enjoy the InColors, and make sure you get them before they're gone. Take care. Have a wonderful, happy stamping day.